I'm Liv, and this is my story. It didn't begin with a light bulb moment, but a gentle, quiet, and kind voice calling me to friendship. I can't pinpoint exactly how old I was, but I was young, and Jesus found me and gave me a desire to know Him and love Him before I could understand what He'd done for me, or really even that much about the Bible or His character. I thank Him for that because I feel like I got to know Him in the truest of ways and really authentically. Even though my circumstances didn't change, I had a friend that endured them with me, and he protected me, giving me hope, but also someone to cry to. Without the Lord and His love for me, I'm not sure how I would have gotten through. In high school, I started attending church with one of my dearest friends, and there I met the most incredible people who taught me a lot, and they really became my family and close friends, and I wasn't alone anymore. It's hard to put into words how thankful I am for them and how they care for me. I started to grasp the truth of God's love for me and what Jesus did on the cross for me there. He didn't die only for the sins done to me, but the sins that I have also committed. For college, I attended Word of Life in upstate New York. Overall, I had a really great experience there, and I learned a lot and grew a lot and made steadfast friends. Toward the end of that year, though, 4 years ago this month, I fell off a skateboard, resulting in a serious brain injury. I don't remember much of the days and weeks following, but I do remember waking up the next day and knowing that something terrible had happened. I found out later that people had been praying for me all night. Learning that deeply moved my soul, and I always remember that as a really powerful testimony to the power of prayer. I remember saying, I think it was as if Jesus Himself lied on the pavement that night and cushioned my fall. It was a miracle, and I still believe that. But what was ahead of me was harder than I could have predicted, and it changed the trajectory of the life that I had in mind for myself. I've had migraines every day since, and it's been a long, hard journey of recovery. I battled anxiety before in my childhood and teen years, but after the accident, it felt like a war. It's consuming at times, and I feel at war with myself even. This is still a struggle for me at times, but I know that what the enemy meant for evil, God will use for good. I've tried to grip as tightly as I can to that truth. It's not easy, and to be honest, even though He knows His plan, I don't think it's necessarily easy for our good Father in heaven to watch His children suffer. I don't understand what God is doing a lot of the time, but what's beautiful is that I get to enjoy Him in understanding and in doubt. I've learned that faith does not require us to deny reality, and I can rejoice in Him because He knows how He will use me in my suffering. And I can rejoice because He is with me here and now. I want to be baptized because I want to be obedient to Christ and what He has called me to do. He is my friend, Savior, and Lord of all.